The value of what they do is unmeasurable. You know, they are the secret magic that some companies have, that some companies, quite frankly, don't even deserve. But they're the ones who are doing such a great job because they want to do a great job, because they want to help, you know, because they recognize that life is better when you do that. So, so yeah, those are great. Those people are so valuable. And my hope is, you know, if somebody's watching this and they identify as one of those people, that they recognize their worth and that they find a way to, and this is often contrary to that personality type, but they find a way to promote or to celebrate or to create recognition for the work that they do. So they can stand up and say, hey, I'm doing a really good job at this. And you might want to take notice, and maybe I can help share what I do with other members of the organization, and you know, maybe they can help promote themselves in that way. Companies spend a lot of time driving a brand, but really a company is what a company does, not what a company says it will do. So, so a company might have all the greatest promises in the world. We're hip, we're cool, we're just like you. But then there's an interaction. You call them on the phone or you reach out to them on social media, and it's nothing like that. So suddenly, before I've even had my first conversation with the company, they've already lied to me. You know, so that, you know, the relationship is already broken before it's even started. So the notion of the customer experience and the brand, you know, it's absolutely needs to be connected. It's a podcast, soon to be launched podcast called Pat Perdue's Customer Experience Podcast. And it's a podcast where I get to feature people who are involved in creating phenomenal customer experience. And we have a great guest list, like Gene Bliss is a confirmed guest. Shep Hyken is a confirmed guest, and Mike Aoki is a confirmed guest. I think he's on this series. And Afshan Kinder is a confirmed guest. She's on this series too. So we have a really large group of people who are talking about what they're seeing in terms of customer experience. And we're also going to be featuring the individuals, those quiet heroes who simply make great customer experience happen just because life is better when you do that. You know, so it's the folks behind the counter who smile at you and take it from instead of just being a transactional moment where you're buying something to making it a real moment. So we're going to be talking to people like that too and finding out why they do that. Companies have this really interesting relationship with their customers. You know, they love their customers, but they often don't want to talk to them too much. So there's a lot of stuff on about Uber, you know, and to Uberify a company. And really what that means is to eliminate the need for the company to actually have a conversation with a customer. They just want to, you know, push a button on my phone and the car shows up, and I don't really have to talk to the company that makes that happen. So, so the relationship between social media and the customer is you know, oftentimes, you know, when companies want to remove the interaction between the customer and the company, sometimes that goes well, sometimes that goes horribly wrong. So, so I find that companies now are trying to move away from, through technology, move away from the need to interact with the customer very much. So they're making it more and more tricky for customers to do that. And at the same time, there's a small group of companies that are recognizing that there's huge value in making genuine and ubiquitous customer access. There's huge value in making that happen. And they're investing a lot of energy and money, quite frankly, and thought in making that a great customer experience.